Hey, Aquarius, happy birthday. We're in Aquarius season. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And then we're going to pull an oracle card for everybody from this deck here and see what spirit or angel message comes forward for everyone. So without further ado, my Aquarius, my Aquarii, what is going on for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising for the week ahead? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, my dears, we have 4 of Wands. So you guys might be in party mode. Some of you might be in that happy party mode. 4 of Wands is definitely a card that comes up with celebrations, having a good time. It's also a card for me that really kind of signifies stability coming in. So if you have 4 of Wands coming up, I know I have seen it come up for clients that I've read for over the years, or even for myself before periods where things really kind of took shape or came together with projects, business kind of things that, maybe somebody's working on. I want to bring some light here and try to get this gold popping. It's not working. So there could be something coming up here in terms of a project that is, see, it's not letting me do it. A project that might be coming up. Hold on. Okay, so there may be a project that you're working on that's going to be coming together or being successful in some way that's bringing an added level of security into your life. That is one way in which I have seen 4 of Wands come up, okay? Traditionally, people are like, oh, yay, wedding, party. And yeah, that is absolutely the kind of energy that comes in a lot of the times. And it makes sense, right? It is, I was going to say Scorpio season. It's not Scorpio season. It is Aquarius season. So you all may be, in that mode, you might be really optimistic about the year, a new year, new year in terms of a new calendar year, new year in terms of getting a year older. You may be going into this with a really bright sense of optimism, and 4 of Wands is coming up to say, yeah, you're definitely on the right path. And even if you're not feeling super optimistic about it, 4 of Wands is saying, don't you worry your pretty little head, Aquarius. Things are going to be coming together, okay? Some of you may find that you're receiving a lot more support than you're used to. I'm feeling that as well. That's one thing that happens when we start to heal and we really start to make our spiritual connection. A lot of the times we'll have people that are just being nicer to us, or like wanting to be more supportive. And it's nice, but you might be like, well, yeah, I'm okay, I can handle it, but, thank you. So some of you may be having a lot more support coming in, or feeling that others are wanting to come together and support you in your goals and the things that you're trying to do moving forward. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, my darlings, is Page of Cups. You guys, this is such a theme for you. I kind of feel like Page of Cups is coming up a lot for you guys in different readings, or at least maybe not every single week, but I feel like almost every single week there's a card that's coming up for you guys about the heart center and the heart chakra. And I know sometimes people get annoyed, like, oh, it's the same thing, but I'm using different decks and I'm shuffling. So if Spirit is saying it, either some of you guys are not believing it, like you're doubting it, or Spirit is really emphasizing that you have no idea how important this is. Like, this is so important. We're saying it again. Please hear us. Please know that this is relevant for what's happening in your life. Now, Page of Cups is a card that traditionally, a lot of the times in tarot, I see other readers and be like, oh, this is like a crush, or this is like a fun kind of fling energy, or something not to take too seriously. And there's absolutely that aspect of it. And it may ring true for some of you, or it may resonate with you in that way, that there might be somebody around or coming around, or somebody that you're meeting that you think, oh, well, this is nice, this is fun, but I'm not taking it seriously. However, Page of Cups has a different meaning for me in my readings. When I see Page of Cups, it has to do with the heart chakra opening up and somebody who's beginning to get a little bit more comfortable with emotion. Okay, but the thing with Page of Cups, they can come off really fickle. They can come off like they're, hot and cold, because what happens is their emotions begin to feel a little overwhelming. Like they're not really used to being in the heart space. They're not used to connecting emotionally. So when they start connecting emotionally, they'll take a couple of steps back, like, ooh, okay, wow, this is getting too close for comfort. It could be you, Aquarius. And so it could be that this keeps coming up, that Spirit is saying, pay attention to when you're taking a step back, or pay attention that you're not closing yourself off too much, and that you're not delaying the progress, or that you're not procrastinating that progress. I don't care if you don't care about manifesting love, right? You guys know, as a reader, I'm happy to do love readings, but you know that in the weekly forecasts, I try to focus on finances, career, spirituality, family life, all that other stuff. And I try to focus on love once a month in the love readings. But what you need to understand, this heart chakra stuff is super important, Aquarius. It keeps coming up for you guys. I shuffle the cards. I use different decks. This message keeps coming up. So please listen. You cannot manifest money. You cannot manifest, more supportive people or friends or career progress or anything at all. I don't care what it is. You can't manifest if your heart's not open, right? And a lot of the people who are like, oh, I just want to, have stability in my life. I want to have abundance. I want to have, just kind of, be by myself and be independent, but be comfortable in my life. And so a lot of the people will focus a lot on the root chakra when they're trying to manifest that kind of stuff, the physical stability. And yes, I agree. Root chakra is absolutely important. Continue doing your root chakra work. 100% I agree. But you have to incorporate the heart chakra stuff. If you're not incorporating the heart chakra stuff, it's impossible to receive. We receive from the heart center. Okay? So Page of Cups might also be asking you to try to be getting in your joy more, to be getting into your happiness, to be getting into the things that are bringing you joy and happiness. You had Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands is very much a happy kind of card. It's good times. Now you have Page of Cups. Some of you, Aquarius, maybe this is saying that it's really great that you're optimistic about your goals. It's really great that you're focusing, but you have to come into the fun energy. You have to come into the playfulness. You got to open up the heart. You have to let yourself enjoy the moment. You have to be ready to receive, whether it be support or compliments or attention, right? These are all ways in which we're open to receiving. Okay, so this is significant for you. This makes me feel like something's really coming down the pipeline for you, whatever it is that you've been focusing on, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. But you got to keep the heart chakra open, my darlings. You have to. And I know with Aquarius, I know several Aquarius, you guys are really, really good about, being balanced, right? Like using your logic and using your reasoning and not getting too carried away with your emotions, and, trying to look at things from a logical standpoint. That's wonderful. You can still be that way, but have the heart open and allow yourself to enjoy and allow yourself to feel your way through a situation as well. So really, really important to be in that joy energy. The more that you can be in that joy energy, the faster you're going to manifest wherever you're setting your intention. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my darlings, is Three of Swords. Oh gosh, so that makes sense why Page of Cups is coming up. As your heart chakra is opening up, okay, you are going to be feeling in some ways a little bit more vulnerable. You are going to be feeling in some ways where old emotions may be coming to the surface. You got to let them out to make room for the joy, the old stuff that's buried. Four of Wands is coming in to tell you that Spirit is bringing you stability right now, right? Monday, Tuesday. Page of Cups is your heart is opening up to allow this in. So Three of Swords for some of you. This is a general reading. You guys are going to feel the energy in different ways. Some of you, it's old stuff coming up that needs to be purged emotionally to get out of the way. For other ones of you, you've been putting your focus or your attention into a relationship or situation that Spirit is going to reveal to you that, look, you're on the right track, you are manifesting, but it's not this person or it's not this situation that you're thinking it is. And so some truth may be revealed, okay? One thing that I can tell you about the Three of Swords, and this is one thing that I have experienced personally myself when I've pulled this card for myself, and I've seen it for clients over the years. Whatever happens, it might sting. It might not feel good. But the best way that I can explain it is like if you've ever been around little kids, like I used to teach preschool, like they run around, they're playing on the playground, they'll fall, they'll they'll hurt their knee or whatever, and they're screaming like crazy, like it's just the end of the world, like absolute agony. You give them an ice pack, you give them a band-aid, you sit with them for like 2 seconds, and then they're off running again. They're okay. They're like, you know, a superhero or a dinosaur or whatever in like a minute, right? So my experience with Three of Swords is it could be something that really, it's like just a wrench in the works, like, man, like this was, you know, like getting in the way of what I was doing or where I was headed, and it may sting, but in my experience, even though it might be like a deep sting, we bounce back from it fairly quickly. And we're like, okay, well, now I know what I want to do. Like that kid will run off and they'll know, oh, I've got to be careful when I'm running around this corner because there's a little step here or there's like a little, you know, corner here that I don't want to catch my foot on, right? Like you learn to avoid something and you go back to plan. You go back to what you were doing. So for whatever reason, Aquarius, I'm not sure why I'm feeling this intuitively, but I feel for a lot of you, this is something in terms of career. Okay, like I feel like you've been really focused on some kind of promotion or some kind of opportunity for growth, and I feel something is happening at the end of the week where you're realizing that they're not going to give it to me. It could even be where there's an announcement and you find out that somebody got promoted or somebody else got a raise or something, and you've been waiting patiently, and it could be an unfair thing, like, wait a minute, why do they give it to that person? I'm the one, you know, I'm the first one here, last one to leave. I've been working my butt off, you know, I've been, you know, hitting all my goals, I've been exceeding, I've been a team player, I've been helping everybody, and they're gonna go give it to that lazy person over there that like takes a 2-hour lunch and shows up whenever they want to show up. And so there could be something in terms of like, you know, politics or something unfair that you're seeing. Understand and know Spirit is trying to tell you that these people do not deserve the highest caliber that you are bringing to the table. And it's okay for you to move on. And when you do, you're going to find that there's something much better for you, right? That Four of Wands, that stability, that happiness, you know, something that's going to give you time to play, something that's going to allow you to have time to enjoy your hard work. So I do feel, for whatever reason, for a lot of you, this is not necessarily a romantic situation. It could be a family thing too. You might find out that you've been sacrificing or making a lot of time to help somebody in your family or a friend, and then you find out that they've been milking the situation. For other ones of you, it can come in that way. But understand that Spirit loves you and just wants to show you where not to waste your time, right? As soon as we know where not to waste our time, we can be more effective and more efficient into putting our talents, our efforts, our energy into things that are going to be more beneficial and more productive for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at your spirit message for the week, my darlings. And as always, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks they may resonate with you more than others. If you would like a private reading, please feel free to click on the Calendly link and schedule a private reading there. Ooh, okay, so Aquarius, you all have kindred spirits coming up as your weekly little oracle message here, spirit message here. So I feel like what's happening is a lot of you are finding someone or connecting with someone where you're going to be getting away from a situation, or connecting or bonding through something, okay, in this next stage of awakening. See how they're kind of like in this dome? They're like in their own little world. So I feel like there's somebody you're finding that you can escape with. Okay, somebody that you can kind of, get away from the responsibilities, the stresses, the things like this. And I feel like you're healing through humor. So you might be bonding with somebody at work, over like something unfair or something like whatever, where maybe before it was really getting to you, but the more you guys kind of talk, you're seeing the humor in it. And you're like, man, like, we're going to get out of here. Like, we're going to get out of here. We're going to find something better. We're going to have a good life. And you all might be encouraging each other in this way. For some of you, this could be reconnecting with a friend from the past that I feel like you guys are going through a similar awakening. You guys maybe have lost touch for a long time, and you're reconnecting and you're finding, oh my God, like, our lives are so parallel right now. Like you haven't talked in so long, but you guys have been going through a similar path and not even know it. And so there could be something where you're coming together and you guys are helping each other through this next stage of life, through this next kind of, period or situation, all connected with your transformation. There's a sense of freedom. Like you're on the threshold of freedom. The truth is being shown to you, what to let go of. There's somebody coming in, and I just feel a lot of laughter. Like you're just laughing. Like you're seeing the humor in things, and you're like, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm not gonna let this get to me. We're not gonna let this get to us. We're so much better than this. So I feel there's support coming in for that next big push on into the higher level where you're headed, okay? You're really close. You're really close to bringing big energy into your life. And so it's becoming clear to you what needs to be let go of. And you're opening up the heart chakra with this kindred spirit, this person coming in, that's opening your heart to joy, to laughter, to overcoming situations, to, getting used to having somebody in your life, getting used to having somebody that has your back, okay? And that's especially important for anybody trying to manifest love or long-lasting love, okay? Because we can't, manifest that if we can't be close with somebody on a friendship level first. So definitely support coming in. All right, my darlings, I thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. Again, those of you that you like the videos, if you want to watch the videos for love, you can click on the love videos. The channeled angel messages are there. February love videos will be up soon, as will the February channeled angel messages, but for now the January ones are up. And if you like the weekly videos, but you're like, man, I would love something every single day, please feel free to like and follow amethystangellight on Instagram and Facebook. I post a card there every single day with a message. I post a pick a card, anything else that I can think of that might be helpful in terms of like a meditation idea or like an inner child exercise or things like that. As they come, I'll post those on there as well. So if you want just daily stuff, be sure to follow there on social media. I'm wishing you a happy birthday, an amazing week. Take care, my darlings.